my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below, and turn on your post bell notifications. This is a sponsored video, so we're gonna get into this before we get into the actual story time. Rose Forever sent me a candle because they have candles now, and I wanted to unbox it on camera for y'all so y'all can get my reaction to what it smells like, because I don't promote nothing phony on this channel. Oh my gosh, look how big this is. This is my head for reference. I have a big head. If you agreed, if you said yeah you do, or if you're anti-black. I'm just kidding. But they sent me, dang, what scent is this? I don't know how to say the first word. It's B-A-I-E-S. Is that bays? Bays and berries? Okay, I'm finna smell it. Y'all, this smells really good. Oh my gosh, and look how cute it is. And I still have my flowers. I think the first collab that I did with them, my flowers are like well over a year old at this point. Has to be. And they still look good. Look at how cute this is. I'm gonna link everything in the description box below. Go check them out. They have a lot of unique scents too. This smells really good. Like if you like fruity, like sweet, like fruity sweet type of scents, highly recommend. Go check them out, y'all. Thank you so much, Rose Forever, for sending me this candle. I really appreciate y'all. This smells really good. I'm gonna go put it right next to my my flowers, because y'all know I love pink, so it go perfect with the aesthetic. Okay, let's get into the story time, y'all. This is just so cute, and it's really big. It's crazy. You already read the title. You know we're gonna be talking about. We're just gonna get right into it. This is a Sean story time. If you are new to my channel, you have to go click on, I have a playlist on my whatever tab is under the playlist tab, I guess, I don't know. It's called We Hate Sean or something like that. All the videos pertaining to my terrible ex-boyfriend, go check them out. I'm not really gonna get into too much about who he is. Just know he's my ex-boyfriend. He's the most terrible person I've ever been with in my whole entire life. So much trauma, still some stuff that I'm still dealing with to this day. And yeah, this is just another terrible red flag that I ignored because I was young and dumb. You don't have to be in the comments telling me how stupid I was for staying, how I didn't realize he was doing XYZ. Y'all, I was brainwashed and I was 18, 19 years old. 18? I was 18 and I turned 19. So this happened so long ago. I don't need a lecture. I don't need a life lesson. I'm just telling you what I experienced. Okay, so let's get into it. So around this time, this was when I had... Did I already meet? Yes, I met some of his family. Now, mind you, Sean is from... Did I tell y'all where he was from? I feel like in one video I told y'all where he was from. Or I let y'all guess in the comments and y'all was guessing. I guess I can say it. He is from Jacksonville, Florida. Terrible. I'm traumatized. I don't want nobody from no Duval County. I don't want nobody from... Leave me alone. Immediately no. Immediately no. You gonna judge me based off where I come from? Yes, absolutely I am. Yes I am. He ruined it for all of y'all. No, absolutely not. So okay, so listen, Sean was obsessed with being like this hood that he really was not. You're not a hood ninja, for real. You're not. Like, you want to be, and you hang around like real life like ninjas who be in the streets, like they really about that action. You, however, are not. I've never met somebody who wanted to have like such a hood aesthetic before. Like, literally, well, I'm lying. It's a lot of ninjas out here who act like that actually, but he was like one of my first ones that I ever experienced. Like, why do you want to be from the trenches? Why do you want to be from the ghetto? Why do you want to be from the hood? I don't understand that. So he had this thing, because like, okay, So he had a relationship with his daddy, but not really. It was like really rocky, and his daddy is from Atlanta. And then Sean has a little sister, like a half sister. They got the same daddy but different mamas, and she lives with the daddy in Atlanta. So he used to just always be like, yeah, I'm from Atlanta. He used to try to talk like the Migos. He was obsessed with, I don't know if y'all know who Jose Guapo is. He from Atlanta. What happened to Jose Guapo? I used to really like his music. Is he on drugs or something now? I don't know. I don't too much know. He used to mimic everything that Jose Guapo did, y'all. Like, he wanted to be Atlanta down, like to the blood in his veins. Like, he wanted to be Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. You're not from Atlanta, though. You're from Florida. Which, I mean, Jacksonville isn't much better than Atlanta, but like, what? It was just too much. So I said all that to say, he also had family, like his mom's side of the family. She had a sister and her husband and their kids. They lived in Atlanta. So he used to always be telling me like, oh, he want to go to Atlanta, he ain't been in a while, like he missed his family, all this and that. And I'm just like, okay, that's good for you, babe. Because mind you, at this time, y'all, I had the car. I had a car. He had a car, but y'all remember I told y'all it was not running. It didn't have no tags because his mama didn't renew the tag, so it did, like the plates was expired. It's motion. His license was probably suspended. It was just too much going on. I was the only one in good standing. I'm the one with the valid license, valid tag, car running, AC blowing extra hard, gas in the tank, all my windows roll up. Like, I'm the one with the car. I'm the one in a relationship with the car at this point, okay? Because my mama had let me take my car down to school at this point. When I become a parent, my kid not taking their car down to school freshman year. I'm sorry. Like, my circumstances were different because, like, y'all know the stuff with my roommate happened and I had to move off campus and all of that. So how was I? Well, I could have took like a shuttle or I could have walked. My mom is just really nice, and I was just very spoiled growing up, but like, I wouldn't recommend doing that anyways. So he just used to like be throwing out little like subliminals like, oh, I want to go to Atlanta, and I just used to be looking like, okay, well, whenever you figure out how you gonna get down there, like, let me know. I hope safe travels. Like, what you want me to do? Like, you want me, a college student, a 19-year-old college student who I'm still fresh in Florida at this point. It ain't even been a whole year since I've been in Florida at this point. You want me and you to drive to Georgia from Florida to go visit your family who I don't like? No, it don't make sense to me. It don't sound beneficial. Like, nothing gives like, I want to go on this trip with you. And he was like, my thing with Sean was like, he never used to say stuff with his chest. Like, it just used to always be like subliminals, like, oh man, well, I really miss my family. I really want to go to Atlanta. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, 'cause I'm a bum with no car. Don't got no job for real. My girl, the only one with the like, come on, bro. No, like, say that shit with your whole chest, or don't say nothing to me at all. 'Cause I'm good for acting oblivious to stuff, and I know exactly what you're trying to get at, but I'm not gonna acknowledge it until you say it with your whole chest. You're a grown man, right? Or you thought you was. Okay. So let me just tell y'all how dirty and grimy this nigga was. So we did used to go from the town that we was in, where I went to school at my freshman year, to Jacksonville to visit his mama, which I didn't have a problem with that. It wasn't that long of a car ride, and we still in the same state, just a different city, right? Didn't see a problem with that. We used to go very often. So one weekend, oh my gosh, bro, like, sometimes I don't remember everything that happened to me, like all of these things, because I could literally like talk about every single thing in that relationship for days. I don't want this to be a Sean content page though. Sometimes I don't be remembering everything until I'm telling the story, and then I'm like, oh shit, like, I forgot that happened. Because you ever been with somebody and it's like such a toxic situation, you put everything in the back of your brain because you don't want to remember? That's what's going on here. So one day he was like, oh, and mind you, at this point, of course, y'all know he's cheating with multiple different women at this point, multiple different women. So he's like, oh, I want to go see my mama this weekend, like, let's just go this weekend. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, he told me, I want to go see my mama this weekend. Mama lives in Jacksonville. Why, you know, like, why would I think anything different? Because this is not new. We've always gone to see your mom in Jacksonville, right? Okay. So I remember I packed up my little weekend bag, packed up my little duffel bag. He packed up his little bag with his one shirt and 2 pair of drawers. One of them had holes in them, 1 pair of pants, and a pair of Nike slides that was falling apart. Whatever. Let me stop. He knew how to dress sometimes, but I don't want to point out no positives in this man because he that terrible. So we get in the car and I fall asleep because I'm like, okay, this gonna be like a good little 2-hour nap or however long it took to get to Jacksonville, move to Jacksonville. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, you know. So let's just say we leave at 12 p.m. we gonna get there 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest, right? Like I said, it's not that far. We still in the same state. I woke up, you know, like when you tell yourself you're gonna sleep for a certain time but you don't set no alarm, but like your body naturally like wake up. So I slept like longer than what I intended on sleeping. So I wake up, y'all. Why I wake up and it's getting dark outside, I look at my phone. Why did that bitch say 6:30? I woke up like the Mr. Krabs meme. What's going on? I said, why are we still in the car? Where are we going? Y'all, while I look at the GPS on this man's phone, we are an hour and some change away from wherever we going, and that must say Atlanta. So not only did you lie to me, because somebody gonna be watching this for the first time and be like, oh my god, he's terrible. Y'all, I promise you, this is not even the most terrible thing. Y'all know that though. Y'all know this is like surface level. Oh, him lying about taking my car. Like, y'all know he did way worse shit. And like I said, if you're new here, go check out the playlist. So not only did you lie to me and say we was going to Jacksonville, you know he wasn't going to Jacksonville, you took advantage of me. He don't put no gas in my car. He drive that bitch until that shit, the line is under E. Fuck it being on E, it's under E. You don't put no gas, you don't put no maintenance, you don't get the oil change, you don't get the tires rotated, you don't do nothing. Literally nothing. A waste of a fucking man is what you are. Use up all my stuff so you can't use it no more, and then look to me to fix the issues. So I'm at this point, you know, I wake up, I'm pissed, I'm mad, I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm yelling at him because what the fuck. And he say some shit to me like, oh, well, it's really no point in you like getting mad, we almost there now. So it wouldn't make sense for us to like turn around and go all the way back to Florida when we this close to my people's house. Mind you, I don't know his daddy, never met his daddy, never talked to him on the phone. I barely know his daddy's name. Don't know nothing. Like, I've talked to the aunt and the uncle from his mom's side. I've talked to them like briefly on FaceTime, maybe once or twice, but I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't know these people, huh? So I'm texting my mama, because I used to call my mama when stuff was going on, and like I said, I was in like a DV situation. So it's like whenever I used to like call my mama and put her in our business, it used to get physical. So I learned my lesson at this point to just text her. But my mama is the type of mama, she don't want to text. When I'm in distress, she want to call. So I'm texting her, trying to text her on a sneak tip. She keep calling me. He like, what the fuck your mama calling for? Is you telling her like what's going on? Like, it was just too much. I was very very overstimulated, right? What was I saying? I need to start putting my phone on D&D. What was I saying? Okay, so I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so now we pulling up to what I'm assuming is his daddy's house. First of all, like I said, he had an obsession with being from the trenches. I don't know why somebody would want to be less fortunate, why you would want to live on Section 8, why you would want these things, like why you want to be on food stamps. Like, well, I mean, like, sometimes I be wishing I had food stamps, but I make too much money, so like I get that, because yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like I went to school with people like that, like I've been friends with people like that. Like, why are you obsessed with wanting to, like, they think like being from the hood is like aesthetically pleasing. Like you want hood aesthetic, you don't want struggle for real, you don't want got it up out the mud, came up from the trenches. Like, you don't want that part. You want to look cool. That's not cool. People from the trenches don't want to be from the trenches, you feel what I'm saying? So we pulled up, y'all, to this god awful looking house, literally, and it looks bad like this and it's dark outside, so I don't even want to know what it looked like when the sun is out. We pulled up and he's like, hold on real quick, like, stay in the car. What do you mean stay in the car? So I'm irritated. I get on the phone with my mama and I'm telling her, like, I'm crying. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, Lauren, leave him, leave him. And I'm like, no, I can't leave him. Like, what do you mean? Like, she's telling me, like, let him get his stuff out the car and leave him at his people's house. These his people, right? No, leave him. I'm like, no, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to leave him. Like, I don't want to. Like, I love him. Like, I don't want to leave him. Girl, I should have did the dash out that damn hood. Literally skirted, car flipped on 2 wheels, like bent the corner. I'm out of here. What are you talking about? So he come back, so he was like, okay, we good, y'all. So we go up in this house. There's nobody in there. The electricity is off, no lights are on. I think at this point, at this time when we went, it was winter time, so it was cold outside, or it was like fall going into winter. It's cold outside. It's just too much going on. So I'm like, whose house is this? So he's like, this is my people's house, but they not here. So I'm like, what the like, can we go to a hotel or something? Mind you, like, I used to get like an allowance and stuff, like, from my parents and everything, but like, who want to spend the money that they just got from their parents on a hotel room that I didn't even ask to be in? So at this point, the air mattress had already popped. So why am I going from a deflated air mattress to trap house in Atlanta? They don't even got no air mattress here. So he was like, it's gonna be okay in the morning, like the stuff gonna be back on in the morning, like it's gonna be cool. So I'm like, what the fuck is we supposed to do? Like, I would rather just sleep in my car. Like, he was like, no, that's unsafe. Like, no, we can't do that. So I'm just like, unsafe? So y'all, why this man said we just gonna make a pallet on the floor? Pretty sure I just saw a roach skedaddle over my pinky toe. I'm not sleeping on nobody's floor. So we get into an argument. He telling me what I can and can't do in my shit. This is my vehicle. I'm grown, or at least I think I'm grown. I'm grown in this situation, grown enough. Like, what? You trying to argue back and forth with me? Because I don't want to sleep on no dusty. Whose house is this? I don't want to sleep on nobody's pallet on the floor with the roaches and the ants and the spiders might be up in here. Y'all know I don't fuck with them. Bitch, I will throw up and pass out. Stop playing with me. So we going back and forth, and I'm just like, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because at this point, I'm not even thinking I got love on the brain. I'm not even thinking, oh, I'm so in love with him, I'm gonna just go whatever he say. No, my safety, my hygiene, like, you don't care about stuff like that, stuff that I care about. You don't care about it. So we're going back and forth, and he like, I'm staying up in here, final answer. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to my car, final answer. So I go to my car. I remember I turned my car on and I fell asleep with the car on, with the heat on, because it's cold outside. But I'm just like, no, I can't keep this on all night, because either my battery gonna die, I'm gonna run up on my gas, or like, I just don't want to take no chances. He's not gonna do nothing to fix it. Like, if something do happen to my car, I'm gonna be shit out of luck, because he's not gonna do nothing. So I remember I fell asleep with the heat on, with the car on, and then I woke up. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. or something, and I turned my car off, and I just bundled up, like, with all of my clothes. Like, I had my coat and then like another jacket, and I just kind of like bundled up. It's cold as hell. I have anemia, so I'm always extra cold. It was just the most miserable experience that I've ever had to go through. So and also I want to point out, whenever I was walking out the house, because mind you, it ain't no electricity, so all the light source we got is on our phones. Whenever I was walking out, when I was saying I'm gonna go sleep in my car, whatever, somebody was calling him, and all I seen was like a red heart next to somebody's name, which obviously you're not gonna put no red heart next to your homeboy name. So I'm like, okay, a bitch is calling him. I don't even have the energy or the mental capacity to go back and forth with you about who the fuck is calling your phone right now. So we just I'm gonna put that in the back of my head, and we're gonna revisit that later. So the morning comes and I'm still knocked out sleep. My mama blowing up my phone, ain't no alarms going off, no nothing. I wake up to him like tapping on my window. So I open the door and he was like, okay, you ready to go to my auntie them house? Like, just casual, like, got his bag, he all happy. How are you happy when you just slept in the trap house with the roaches and the ants and the spiders and the God knows what else? There's probably a kid in there, and you this happy at 8 a.m. I'm so confused. So I'm just like, where is your auntie house at? Like, do they got heat? Do they got electricity? He was like, yeah, it's cool. I'm like, whose house is this? He was like, he just kept saying, this my people house. Y'all, mind you, I don't know if that was his daddy house. For all I know, he just found this abandoned home and just needed someplace to crash for the night. And if that was the case, you could have just said that, and like, we would have made it happen at a hotel or something. Like, no, I don't want to spend this bread, this unnecessary bread. But like, I would rather spend the unnecessary bread because now it's necessary. You feel what I'm saying? It was just terrible. It was so terrible. Okay. So we go to his auntie house, and at this point, we drive into his auntie house. It was probably like 30 or 45 minutes away from where we was at. And if you know anything about Atlanta traffic, please, that's the #1 reason why I would never move there. Plus now, especially like now, present time, it's hella overpopulated. But anyways, we drive into the place. Mind you, he made me drive. We drive into his people's house, and somebody keep calling his phone. So I had forgot, like, before I went to sleep, like, oh shit, I remember it was a bitch calling his phone. So now I'm gonna get into it. Who the fuck is calling your phone? Who is that? What's going on? So he just like, man, you tripping. You know, just the same spiel. Every time you used to get caught up, you tripping, you insecure, you in your head, you ain't see shit in my phone. He tried to gaslight me. I'm not cheating. You probably the one that's cheating. You always think I'm doing some shit as if he didn't get caught 50 million times doing dirt on me, but I'm the one that's cheating. Should have cheated, but whatever, I digress. So we get into it, so I'm just like, let me see your phone. So this nigga was smart. He knew when I said, like, let me see that phone, he used to say no. He know I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it later. And I had already remembered, because he done changed the passcode, right? He done changed the passcode. I already know the temporary new passcode that he put in. Y'all, he changed that motherfucking passcode again while he's sitting next to me. But this fucking dummy, he thought he was smart. This stupid idiot. You know how, like, whenever you in the car, especially if it's nighttime, and you see like the reflection of somebody's phone like on the window, he turned his whole back, like he facing me, but the phone is facing towards the window, and I'm seeing a reflection because it's like not sunny outside, it's like cloudy, like it's like overcast, like it's finna rain but it's not raining. So I see the reflection because it's brightness all the way up. I see him change the passcode. I keep saying it in my head because I can't do nothing with it right now because I'm driving, but I'm gonna say it in my head like a million times, and then I'm gonna put it in my notes, so I'm gonna go through that shit later, right? I'm just like, this nigga think he's so fucking smart. You're an idiot. So we finally get to his people's house, and don't get me wrong, like, they were the nicest people, y'all. Like, that's why I just don't understand how Sean is such a shitty individual, because majority of his family that I did meet, with the exception of like a few of his cousins and like his one of his weird uncles, they were so nice. And it's just like, you were raised around all of these strong, amazing, immaculate black women, and look how you treat your black girlfriend. Like, I don't understand that. So we get there, and you know, it was on some shit like they didn't even know that like we was here, like we popped up type shit. So now I feel extra uncomfortable because I don't like walking into nobody's crib that I wasn't invited to, especially I showing up with a damn duffel bag and I'm supposed to spend the night at your house and you don't even know me, you don't even know my name. So that was something, but it turned out to be okay. So I remember and mind you, his people had a fat ass mansion. Like, they had like a movie room. It was just like a really, really nice house. Like, they're very well off. So I had took a shower and, you know, like cleaned myself up, got myself together, and I remember it was his turn to take a shower, and I guess he was just like too distracted playing with his cousins. I don't know, maybe it was God, I don't know what it was, but somehow, someway, because this nigga don't never leave his phone around me. He don't never leave. That man will swallow his phone whole. He will put that shit up his ass before he leave his phone around me. So I go back into the room and I'm, you know, like put my clothes on and stuff, and I go to move the cover out the way on the bed, and there go the phone just looking at me. And remember, I told y'all I was saying the code a million times, like I had made it into a song, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 3 4 5. Yeah, it's a song in my head at this point. So I'm like, oh shit, like this is my chance. So I went and I locked the door to the room. I went through that motherfucking phone. Okay, y'all. Now mind you, he think he was from Atlanta. He used to live in Atlanta sometimes. I think like during the summers, like when he used to visit his dad. He's not from Atlanta though, but obviously like if you used to come visit your people or your family or your dad or whatever, you know people in Atlanta. You got friends here probably. Okay, follow me. Now this was after I had caught him. Did I tell y'all about the time that, well, she's my soror now, but like she was what I am before I became what I am, but like presently she's my soror, but like at the time she was not. Did I tell y'all about the time? I'm pretty sure I told y'all about the time like I caught him and he was telling her like, oh, he wanted to get married to her and like have kids with her, and he was all in her Instagram comments and shit like that. I'm pretty sure I told y'all about that. This was after that happened. This was after that. I go through the phone, the very first message thread. We gonna call a girl. I really can't even remember the girl name. If I did, I would have just said the name because who gives a fuck. But let's just call her Sierra. It says Sierra with a red heart, the very first message. And she said to him, why you acting like you can't answer the phone? I know you in town. So that piqued my interest. Now this is exactly why you got to be careful. Not careful because you, like, if you a girl's girl, you should just want to be a girl's girl all the way through, right? But some bitches are stupid. Some bitches are delusional. Some bitches I cannot support. Follow me. So I go through the messages. I'm doing my digging. It's obvious that they have history. I don't know if they was in a relationship before, but they definitely talked and they definitely hunched. She's sending him nudes saying she can't wait to put her cootie cat on his forehead as soon as he touched down. And this is what got me. She knew he had a girlfriend because she asked him, is she gonna be with you whenever you come? And he said, yeah, duh, because I gotta drive her car. I don't want to hear it in the comments, please. If a nigga ever think he finna play with me like that present day, I wouldn't even do nothing to, like, I wouldn't even do it. I'm just, yeah. So I'm getting heated. I feel myself getting hot. It's getting hot behind my ears, the back of my neck, my cheeks. Everything is just getting hot. I'm breathing heavy. I'm just like, this nigga got me fucked up. He was telling her like he needs to find a time to sneak away from me and his family to meet up with her later on that night. So you was gonna take my car. This was after he had got caught cheating. That one time where he took my car to go fuck a bitch in my car. This was after that too, y'all. So he was gonna do it again. Okay. So they talking all this nasty shit about how they miss each other. It's been years. She missed him. All of this and that, right? So I'm like, who is this girl? Mind you, I can't remember what the girl name was for real, but she obviously had to have a distinctive name because I just typed her name in his following and she was the only one that popped up. Like it was nobody else with this name, right? To my surprise, I go on this Instagram to find her Instagram. She's in a relationship. Okay? She's in a whole relationship. And I promise you, y'all not ready for what, like, it's not even about like me being a girl. Like this was just like a very weird situation. Like it wasn't even a triangle. It was like a rectangle at this point. Okay, so in my scheming ass mind, I'm just like, okay, me going to the girl and crying and like asking her, do she mess, like I already know you mess with him. I'm looking at the messages, how else would I find you? So I go on her page and I go see who her nigga is, and I click on her nigga page because guys are so easy. Guys are literally so fucking easy. I go on her guy page and I request him, and I go like a few his pictures, and it was immediately up from there. Now I'm not gonna do nothing with this guy, but listen to my plan, right? Because the way she was talking to him, it was just giving, she thought she was better than me because like she was older. She was older than me, and I think like a couple years older than him. So it was just giving like, you need to drop that little girl and come be with like a grown woman type shit. And now I'm really finna show you some shit, because you should have kept your legs closed to somebody who was not your man. You feel me? Like how you creeping and mad that he creeping, but he want, like she was saying shit like just leave her, like just, but she didn't want to leave her dude. It was just a very, very weird situation. So he gets to liking my pictures and stuff, and I DM'd him. Yes, I did. Yes, I did DM him. I absolutely did. And I'm saying like little flirty shit, you know, just very like surface level, lighthearted. And he telling me how beautiful I am. He's so attracted to me. He want to get to know me. He want to take me out. I told him like, yeah, I'm in Atlanta, but just like for like a couple days. Like, dang, that's crazy. I wish I would have known you before I came down here. Like, da-da-da this, da-da-da that. And I asked him like, you got a girl? And he was like, nah, he got a situation, but she's crazy. She won't leave him alone. I know y'all in a relationship, but I don't even too much care that you lying to me right now. I just need these screenshots, right? So he's like, yeah, I want to take you out on a date. Like, I'm gonna show you a good time. I want to spend my time with you. I know your time is very valuable. Like, let me take you out. Like, I'm gonna spend the coin. Yeah, like he's saying all of this all in the DMs. Like, ain't no way your nigga this easy. So I'm screenshotting everything, and I'm just like, okay, like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know. He was like, let me get your number. I was like, you give me your number and I'm gonna hit you. That's exactly what he did. I never hit him up, but I had all these screenshots, right? Now I know somebody is probably like, well, she probably doesn't care. Like, what you gonna do with this information? Like, she probably don't care. Like, she probably know her nigga like that. Maybe that's why she like that. No, because anytime he would say, like, she would say some shit like, oh, you need to like leave, you need to like leave her, like talking about me. When she was talking to Sean, like, you need to leave her talking about me. He would be like, you first, like, you leave your nigga first. And she would be like, no, like, you know, that's the love of my life. Like, I'm never gonna leave him alone. And he says like, oh, he probably out here doing what you doing to him. And she says some shit like he would never. That's what really made me wanna, you feel me? Like, cause what you mean he would never? You sure? Cause like I could get him on the line and we could like test that theory for real. So I screenshot everything. So I was funny, and I went to go like a couple of her pictures on her page, right? Mind you, I got his phone in my hand. I'm doing all of this. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing. He probably took the best shower of his life because he was gone for a really long time. And plus I had locked the door, right? So I go and I like a couple of her pictures, and she immediately texted him. She screenshot, what the fuck going on? Why your bitch liking my shit? So I'm pretending to be him, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on. So she sent back like laughing emojis. So after she sent that back, she went to my page, she followed me, and she liked all of my pictures. Like, all of my pictures. Even the ones with him in it. All of them. Mind you, this was before stories or highlights or anything. This was back when you put every single thing, every minute on the minute on Instagram. Literally. This is back then. Like, I think DMs had just came out, like probably like a year ago or something. Like, before DMs, we used to have to go on a picture from 157 weeks ago and talk and send numbers like that, and then you delete the comment. So she did that. She liked all my pictures, and I remember I DM'd her and I just sent laughing emojis, right? So she texted me and she immediately like responded back like, what's funny? Like, what's the joke? What's funny? So I said, you are. And I put like hella laughing, like 100 laughing emojis. So she was like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And then I literally said, yeah, I sent the screenshots of her nigga in my DMs, and then I blocked her off my page. I know somebody gonna be like, Lauren, that was petty. Like, you should, oh well, I literally could not care less. Like, I literally could not give like a less of a fuck. I promise you, I could not. So when I did that, this bitch started spiraling. She was blowing his phone up. Get your bitch. Oh, she thinks she was trying to say like I found the wrong nigga. She thinks she did something. That's not even my man. She thinks she found my man. That's not even my man. Mind you, I literally went on her page, went on a post about them being together, like celebrating like an anniversary or something. He was tagged. I clicked on his page from your page. Now that's not your man. Because she didn't say like, oh, that's not my man. Like, oh, that was my man, but that's not my man no more. Like, she was saying like, that's not the right guy. He on your page, tagged willingly, and in the comments. She wasn't on his page, but that didn't even really matter to me. She was spiraling. So she started calling him. And what did I do? I answered the phone. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And she was like, hello? And I was like, hi. So she was like, where's Sean at? I said, not around, obviously. Can I help you with something? Like, just being very petty, very condescending. She was like, damn, what did she say? She was like, well, you don't got no business answering no grown man phone. Give Sean the phone. I said, why would I not answer my boyfriend's phone? Why would I not? You think you're doing some, like, she's yelling, like, you think you're doing some shit? You think you're doing some shit? That's not even my nigga. I said, okay. Okay, like, you want me to respond, you want me to raise my voice, you want me to go back and forth. And that's one thing I learned, especially being grown now. Like, when you don't give people the reaction that they want you to give, it literally will make them crash the fuck out. Like, it will make them more affected than you matching their level of energy. Like, yeah, she probably would be mad if I raised my voice, cussed her out back, and all of this and that. But the fact that I'm staying quiet, I'm actually cracking the fuck up laughing on this phone. Like, she's crashing out. Like, literally, in real time, crashing out. So at this time, because I had it on speakerphone, which I don't even know like why I did that. Like, because she's yelling. Like, why did I have that shit on speakerphone? So at this point, he jiggling the door, like, what's going on? Like, trying to come back in the room. So I welcome all of this mess. I unlock it. I didn't hang up. I didn't throw his phone down. I said, yo, side bitch on the phone. Looking for you, so here you go. He snatched the phone out of my hand, like, man, what the fuck you got going on? He hang up, right? Call him back, call him back, call him back. So I'm just like, it's no point in you lying. I went through your phone. He was like, man, no the fuck you didn't. No the fuck you didn't. I said, I went through your phone. I found your bitch page. She got a nigga. You know she got a nigga. She know that you got a girl. Y'all are trifling. Y'all are disgusting. I'm telling him, like, you stay here with your family. I'm gonna drive back. I'm telling him, like, I told my mama, which I don't know why he used to like feel some type of way when I put my mama in our business, because she already at this point know how awful of a person you are. But my mom was at the point where it's like, at that point, it was nothing that nobody could tell me, literally, to leave him alone. Like, I had to come to that conclusion on my own. That's what happened when you brainwash. So I'm like, I already told my mama. She already knows that I'm driving back. I'm not staying here. You're a piece of shit. I fucking hate you. Like, I'm just going in. I will always tell him all of this stuff, but I would never say I'm done with you, I'm breaking up. Except for like one time. And we really did. Ooh, maybe like a couple times, and we really didn't break up. So then, like, he knew I was serious, because like I was like already like slick packed my bags or whatever. So and he was like, no, let me explain, I'm like, nah, you so big and bad and mighty with your chest poked out. Now, because you think you finna be stranded here in Atlanta and I'm finna drive my happy ass back to Florida. Now it's, oh, let me talk, let me explain. You don't have anything to explain. I'm like, you don't have nothing to explain to me. I already seen everything in your phone. Mind you, the girl is still actively blowing up his phone. But he's like, no, let me explain, like trying to talk to me all soft. Nigga, please. So I'm just like, it's nothing that you can say to me. Actually, matter of fact, answer this phone call right now. Answer the phone. He was like, no, I don't want to answer the phone. I want to answer the phone. So the door is still open. He go and he closed the door. I'm just like, no, let's let your family hear how much of an asshole you are. Literally, fucking literally. But he was like, lower your voice, lower your voice. I'm like, answer the phone, answer the phone, answer the phone. I'm like, answer the phone or I'm gonna start screaming. Answer the phone. So he answered, and he was like, man, what? What's up? What? So she yelling at him, and he was just like, he said some shit to her like, I don't know why you acting like that. We was never gonna be in a relationship. You got a nigga. You was just some ass. You was giving it up, so I was taking it. Like, trying to make it seem like that was gonna be better. Like, oh, she was just a piece of... You have a girlfriend. What the fuck are we talking about right now? Literally, am I in a fever dream? You trying to defend like, oh, you was just a piece of... You, hello? This is my life. This is my life. Wow. So they're going back and forth, and he just hang up, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, it's nothing that you can say to me. And at this point, it was just more and more stuff that kept like happening, and biting on your cage and then going to bite on your balls is crazy behavior. Dudes, what? I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. But what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, like at this point, we in the downward phase of like me checking out of this relationship for real. Because at this point, we wasn't even really like having sex for real no more. But like after this happened, I remember like vividly, we did not have sex for like a whole month and a half, going on 2 months. Like, I don't want you to touch me at all. And especially like how I told y'all like how I felt like after I got whatever, well, not whatever, but you know, y'all know, like stuff like that, like intimate moments like that, like they mean a lot to me. So it's just the fact that like you putting my health at risk, you keep doing this. And I know, like I know it's not all on him, it's partially on me because I stayed. But y'all have to understand, like, he was 22, I'm 18 going on 19. Well, I'm 19 at this point. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was just too much. So yeah, after that, it ain't really too much to tell y'all. Like, I wish I had an ending where I'm like, oh, I found my strength and I left and I finally realized my worth and I stopped putting up with the head. Stop biting on your crate. When did you start doing that? Is you cool? I'm getting sidetracked. No, I don't have no happy ending to this story, y'all. I still stayed with him months after that. The story time when I told y'all when we actually did break up, that happened probably like 3 or 4 months after this situation, and it was still more situations in between this one and when we broke up. So I don't have no happy ending. It ain't no happy ending for real. Not even when we broke up. That wasn't no happy ending. I was traumatizing, actually. But yeah, just like, I really wish that I could tell people who are in situations like this to just leave, but I promise you, it's so much easier said than done. Because when you're actually in that situation, you're not gonna leave until you feel like it's time for you to leave. Especially if you feel like you've been brainwashed and you're with a narcissist who degrades you and tells you nobody else is gonna want you, nobody else is gonna want you like them, like nobody else, like there is no happy ending after them. Like, they are the end all be all. Like, it's so easy for me to look at you and say, baby, you are worthy, you are worth more than this, you are beautiful, you are smarter than this. I could tell you that until I'm literally blue in the face, and it would be like talking to a brick wall, because you don't, because that was my family. Like, they told me that until they couldn't tell me that no more, and they just like, we just gonna have to love you through this, because it's gonna hurt you, because you gonna have to see that shit on your own. I can't say nothing, he can't say nothing, she can't say nothing. You gonna have to find that out, and that's literally what happened. So it's unfortunate, but people go through this type of stuff every single day, and it's just, it's not something that I would ever wish on anybody, especially when you think at first, because y'all know how I always tell y'all, like, when you first dealing with a nigga, like, he gonna always put his best foot forward. And I feel like, especially the type of niggas that I deal with, is like, and I was just telling my membership this, like, you don't be knowing that niggas are assholes until like you catch feelings, or until like you in too deep, and then that's when the mask come off. You feel what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, and I'm not even trying to give like no relationship lecture, no nothing, no TED talk, no nothing. I'm just sharing with y'all my experiences and what I went through, and hopefully maybe somebody can learn something from that. But yeah, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do regardless. I can just tell you my experience and hope that you take something valuable and beneficial from that, and that's all I can do at the end of the day. So yeah, y'all, that was the time. And yeah, I also have another story time which I can tell y'all next week if you want to, which happened to me like when I was living with my mom, and the girl ended up going to the same school as me. So the drama traveled from Tampa to Orlando, but yeah, her man was trying to creep around with me, and I tried to be a girl's girl and tell her and give her all the proof, and she wanted to set me up to get jumped by her and her sisters. Like, it's just, girls are weird. Girls are very strange. Girls are very weird, and I'm gonna continue to say that until I die. So yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I don't feel good, but I hope that did not like translate on camera. I tried to stay in good spirits for y'all, but I'm gonna go knock out because I hate cramps, I hate periods. I like, why did Eve have to eat the fruit? Please. Before you click off the video, make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you don't do nothing else. Give this video a like, please. Leave me a comment down below. Just comment anything or talk about whatever I just talked about in the video. Turn on your post bell notifications, and I'm gonna see y'all next week for a brand new story time. Bye, y'all.